like, when you said, like, that happens when you're on the block, I was like, I don't know if that really does Kiefer. And then when I was on the block and it happened, I was like, oh, that is a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't know why.
I don't know either.
Why do people avoid you on the block? I don't know if it's like the guilt.
I think it's the guilt for this one big time.
Oh, 100%.
I don't think they can look me in my eyes. Because we've been just riding together for so long.
Oh, I agree.
But I hope you just retain this information and just like try to navigate through. Because if somehow you can make it to the final 2,
I'll be shook.
yeah, I think you got a pretty good shot. I think the whole jury, because when you think about it, me, Tina, Tara, and Rohan decide who wins the game.
Sure.
And I
only
think
4 votes.
And I don't want to say I'm going to be a bitter juror, but no fucking way I'm voting for them. If there's somebody next to them who's not them.
I don't think that they kind of realize that though at this point.
Like the 2 back doors to their alliance members.
Yeah.
Like, Brey, start memorizing this shit.
No.
The vases, all the shit. Licking the slop. There's something out there.
Stress me out. I just don't know where, you know.
Well, what would you do if you won
If I won HOH?
next week?
Well, now I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? Because I know what you mean. If you can make a big move.
So here's what I see happening. Here's what happens if you put up Tarantina.
Yes.
One of them go home.
Yes.
Next week,
I can't play.
one of the 3 win.
Yes.
You go up on the block next to the remaining T.
I go home.
If you don't win the veto, you go home for sure. Because
Yes.
you're the next strongest competitor.
Yes.
There's a trend there.
Of course. And that's them 3 versus one of the T's.
Exactly.
And obviously, the 2 are most likely going to win over the T.
Yeah. So, okay, you win next week. You put up Jed and Tashawn.
Yes.
Jed wins the power veto, pulls himself down. You put up Beth.
See, that's my only issue is like, what if Beth wins for you?
So there's the thing.
Right, because then I'm like, wow.
But with the trend that's happening, Brey, do you think she'll use it? Or do you think she'll use this opportunity
That's my thing, is I don't know.
to narrow her chances? These are the tough conversations you need to have when you're HOH.
That's fair. See what you're saying.
If they're taking out the strongest competitors.
Oh, I know. Like, I'm not done.
Oh, you know what? Actually, I don't think Tashawn uses the veto on either of them.
I don't think he would either.
I really
like,
don't.
Thinking about it, I don't
think if
he
you
would.
put Beth and Jed up, and you know Jed wins, you put Tashawn up, one of them 2 go home. But if Tashawn wins the veto, he doesn't use it and sends him. Because how does Tashawn win this game?
No, 100%.
He doesn't.
And I think he knows deep down that there's a highly, 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 highly high potential that those 2 pick each other over taking him.
Oh, they
So
would.
if one
They
of them
would for
goes,
sure.
his like chance of getting picked for a final 2 skyrockets.
Skyrockets. He's also tight with the T's.
Of course.
He's been putting in work with the T's.
Oh, I've been noticing him chatting with them,
Yeah.
laughing with them.
So he's ready to take a big shot. That's why I think this is his big shot, because he knew how tight me and Jed were. And I think he knew that I would take Jed.
Oh, 100%.
So why not get rid of me now to alleviate that worry?
Well, if you ever, like, whenever he talks about, like, oh, Tina and Tara are always, like, telling me, like, oh, I'm never win against Jed, like, how are you going to get him out? He's always like, oh, well, I mean, like, why do I need to worry about that now?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? Like,
Well, he's worrying about it now for sure.
Of course.
Because if their main thing is they can't beat me and they don't know how they're going to win the game if I'm still here, how the fuck are they going to win against Jed?
Oh, 100%.
So I think they would be willing to make that move against Jed.
I just don't know.
I know.
I just don't know if they're like, their whole thing is like, we're loyal to the 3.
I don't think so, man. I was in that
Deep.
shit deep. Like, you seen Jed cry. I don't think Jed cries if Deshaun goes, man. I'm telling you.
Oh, I don't think so either.
You know what I mean?
I don't think so either.
He might cry if Beth goes like that.
Oh, 100%.
But he did not for Deshaun. Like, me and Jed. Ugh, that's what I told him too. I was like, Jed, not you. Like, anybody but you. So.
It's just, yeah, I don't know.
But you could put up Tara and Tina in the hopes that you win the veto and you get to play.
And then pull someone down.
But if I was a gambling man, Brey.
Oh, I know, Kiefer. Oh, I know.
If I was a gambling man, I wouldn't win the next HOH.
Really?
If you have a chance to give it to one of the T's.
Oh, I think that. But if it's me and the 3?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
I know I'm going up.
You gun for it. No, I don't think you go up. I think you get backdoored.
Oh, you think they'll keep face,
Yep.
do the TNT thing,
Yep.
and then they say, again, leave it up to the veto. Braden wins the veto, he stays.
Yep.
And we still sit pretty.
Yep.
You know, if one of us wins the veto, maybe
Cool.
we use it.
Yep.
Pop them up.
100%.
Oh, don't worry, I've been thinking about it.
That's good, because I had no idea where your head was at with any of that. I was actually excited to talk to you about it tonight. Because now I really got nothing to lose.
Shut the fuck up.
And if I do stay, I would love to fucking work together.
I'm saying, I just don't know. I'm like, I just like have never known, and I know Austin's whole thing with them is that like she was just always like worried that they would like come after her, and like from what you're saying, it seems like they were.
Oh, they were. They wanted her bad. They wanted her bad when she was next to Kyle.
And I really don't know why.
I don't know why either.
I really don't know what she did.
Like, I always thought Kyle was the glue that held that side of the house together. With like Tara, Tina, Ro, Austin, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was like, he's the glue. Like, why are we going to get rid of Austin? And they're like, oh, she's going for you. She's 100% going for you. You were her target week 2. Like,
No.
I'm like, I don't know.
That's false. I will confirm that. That is false.
Yeah, I never really believed it.
It's just so frustrating.
And that was Beth's whole thing. It was like, she'd come to me. She's like, Austin just asked if that Beth won, I would get put up, if she would put me up.
Crazy.
I was like, huh? Austin wants you to put me up?
What?
I was like, why would Austin say that to you, Beth?
See, that's my thing too. Is like when you think about it, I'm like, why would anyone say that?
Yeah.
Like that doesn't really add up.
Especially since she's seen like Beth chilling in my HOH room. And I knew that. I knew they were just trying to get her.
Yeah, no. I think it's because Austin, like, after, like, the flip, I think they knew that, like, Austin kind of checked out with them.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, fair.
It is, yeah. It's a game, and I almost wish she won the HOH where I won.
Shuffleboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would have been chilling,
I know.
regardless.
But I didn't know, you know?
Well, of course, because, again, the people that you're working with
Yeah.
are saying this person's gunning for you.
Yeah. No, I didn't even believe it then. I knew that they were gunning for them.
Oh,
But they
yeah.
wanted me to have the same target, which I would have anyways.
Well, of course.
But no, my target was different.